All right, back to this. Yeah, I mean, in the previous part, let's get that out of the way first. In the previous part, we had our interaction with Audrey and Miara Town, both seeing her initially arrive at the town and then also seeing her take the tidal bell, I think it was, from underneath the fake blue orb in the museum, and basically saying she's going to use it to summon Lugia from the Whirl Islands, which just somehow manifested in the Torn region. Still don't really have an answer. Also, I swore there was 2 items. I didn't look it up. Probably should have, but that really doesn't matter. I mean, that's still really not as outlandish as Yaren using the soul of like one of his servants to summon Rayquaza. Like, ultimately, like sort of, that doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that she's going to summon it. But yeah, that was what we went through in the previous part. I actually did a lot of work since then. Obviously didn't record because this is the part immediately following that. But yeah, so, but I guess I can show once we load in. I mean, I did do a lot of work. I said I would go through and record me battling all the cultists or all the like abyssal cultists in the Whirl Islands and basically record myself ultimately doing that. However, I didn't do that. I didn't record that because honestly, that sequence is such a pain in the ass. So basically, in this part, we're just immediately going to go and battle Audrey. Like that's what I've prepared for. So, but before that, I need to like show off what I've done. Yeah. Besides, obviously, like I said, I went through all of the cultists in the World Islands, did everything I need to. Well, did everything except one thing, which I'll explain later. Besides battling Audrey, of course, but did everything I need to in World Islands, and now I just need to showcase my team, I guess. So this is ultimately my team. Everyone's level 53. I mentioned earlier that level 53 is the level where like all my Pokemon learn special moves, which is what they did, and I'll showcase that as well. Yeah, her team is level 52 to 55, so I'm honestly not in that bad of a position being at level 53. So Spicy Ice learned Thunderbolt, and then I also taught her Live Wire, because now that I got Thunder Wave as a TM, I can just swap between that and Live Wire when I need to. And I ultimately think Live Wire is such a good entry hazard move. I mean, I definitely want to take advantage of that in this battle. Cleaver learned Cross Chop. I also replaced Night Slash with Aerial Ace. So even though it does less damage and basically is only used to counter fighting types, I like the fact that it never misses, which is a move that Cleaver could take advantage of. And then Demix, Groodle, I brought it to the same level as the rest of my Pokemon. It still knows the same moves, Water Spout, Brine, which is a really good combo in Psyshock and Aura Sphere. For this battle, I'm ultimately going to replace Demix with Crobat, though, because or Manbat, because Demix actually, I'm looking at our team right now on the wiki, Audrey's team, and Demix literally doesn't do anything. And her team doesn't have entry hazard, so it's not like I could take advantage of Magic Bounce or whatnot. Jackbox learned Seed Bomb. I also taught it Body Slam instead of Endeavor, mainly just because I need like a normal type attack. I mean, I can't actually use Jackbox in this battle because it's a grass type. Didn't mean to exit out there. Let's go to Sandman, see what he has. Yeah, same moves as always. And Demon, same moves as always. Also, what I did, I can show this, but looking at this, I spent all my money again. Basically, I had around 70 to 80,000 Pokédollars saved up, and I used them all on basically EV items. So like, I used I used all the proteins and carboses on Cleaver, so now he has max attack and speed. And then I just bought the rest of what is it? I bought the rest of, I think, was it whichever one raises special attack. I spent money on those and ultimately gave him all the demons. So hopefully his special attack is good now. But yeah, like I said, first I need to replace Demix with Manbat, mainly because Yeah, Demix just straight up doesn't do anything this battle. It's just, yeah, so hopefully there's not too much lag. So, yeah, and I mean, so I think I'm ultimately prepared for this battle. I've prepared more for this battle than the battle against the Yaren, but that makes sense though, because I mean the Yaren battle like it's what is it? It's a combination of 3 boss battles, or like 3 3 boss battles, like against Tane, East, and Yaren. So there's really not much you can do, like, because they're all around the same level, right? So you basically just pretty much have to hope that your team can beat all 3 of them in a row. So, or at least, well, you'll be healing in between, but ultimately, you still kind of need to hope that your team can just beat all 3 of them standalone. You can't really train up between them. So, yeah, I mean, Manbat has some use in this battle, or more use than Demix, so I'm still using him. And he's also level 53, trained him up as well, to the same level as the rest of mine. It was level 52, I think, when I left off. But, yeah, I mean, is that all? Also, I should mention, this is the last thing I think I need to show before we start going. So let's look at items. Well, first off, I got 5 hyper potions and 5 revives, so that's just sort of the standard. However, I got an X attack 3 and an X speed 3. I got that from doing the pirate mission that was mentioned some point in the previous part. I never recorded that, but these seem like really good items. I mean, if I could make use of them, I mean, that would be really good. But yeah, I think that's the last thing I need to show. Basically, like I said, in the previous part, you know, we learned what Audrey was planning to do. Now we got to go confront her. Did everything I needed to prior to that. Went to the World Islands, beat all the cultists, did everything I needed to there, except one thing, which I will show, like I said. And then did all the training I need to do, did everything I could to prepare for the battle with Audrey. And now that's what's going to happen. That'll likely be I'm going the wrong way. That'll likely be the only thing we do in this part. Because, I mean, obviously she's got to summon Lugia. I mean, Yaren summoned Rayquaza or whatnot. So it's not too outlandish to have her summon Lugia. I mean, and she already has a title belt. So it's not like, you know, there's anything we can do to take that from her, just being honest. I mean, it's something that's going to happen. We'll likely need to battle. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just ultimately kind of, yeah, basically just, you know, going to battle her and her team or whatnot. Let's see. And what's funny is we can actually use this guy to get all the way to the World Islands. So I honestly think that's pretty funny. Like, this is actually really funny. So watch this. And that's also, I have what, around 4,000? So yeah. Okay, what did I get? VIP. Okay, so now I can use it for free. So you just need to use it 15 times to get the VIP pass. Okay, I never used this in my previous runner playthrough, but I use it a lot now. So it's just, once you pay for it 15 times, which is 15 times 500, that's like, I think that's close to 7,000 or 8,000 Poké-Dollars or something. See, as long as you have that pass, you'll never need to pay. Okay, so, but what's funny is you can use it to ride to World Islands, and I think that's honestly pretty funny. But yeah, is this the normal theme of World Islands? I swear it's not, but I mean, yeah. So basically, there's one thing we need to do before we actually battle Audrey, and it was something I wanted to showcase here. Yeah, let's not be in the medicine bag. We need to use our repel now. So, and I guess eventually that'll wear off, and then yeah, I'll just talk when we're like getting wild encounters because we don't have any repels. So there's the middle. We need to go to the bottom right, southeast, because I've shown before, you know, I've had the items that are just called mysterious scrolls. However, there's ultimately a way to, and as you can see, there are Insurgence cultists here. I've beaten all, or not Insurgence cultists, Abyssal cultists, but I beat all of them. Like I said, I did everything I need to do at the World Islands, beat all the cults that I needed to beat, and just because that's honestly a pain in the ass. So this is the correct way. Okay, good. Mainly because the sequence is honestly such a pain in the ass. So that's why I did it all non-recorded and basically did everything I needed to do but battle Audrey. So yeah, this is in case if you look at the rock to the right of us, the brown one, there's a music note on it. And also, I guess I mentioned Mysterio scrolls. I should probably show those. Those are actually in the, I think they're in the items pocket. Yeah, you can see them here below the heart scales. We just need to scroll them. So here, yeah, let's see. Ancient scroll, it seems like a piece of an old book. It's covered in music notes. Ultimately, you get those from completing puzzles on these music note rocks. So, strange to have tiles rest on the pedestal. Use Shift or Z to rotate tiles. Basically, what you need to do is finish a picture or whatnot. This one actually seems easy. I remember this being extreme. Okay, hold on. Can I shift these? Wait, what? Hold on. Can I? Okay, so I can move these. All right. I see. So this may actually be somewhat hard, but basically, if you've played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there are these, you'll remember what this is. But basically, it's just a tile puzzle. I mean, I wanted to solve it. However, I think this will take some time, ultimately. So this obviously doesn't belong in this corner. Is this a corner? Okay, so this belongs in a pawn. So this belongs in the, this is the only one that fits there. So let's see, that belongs in the top eastern one, or the top right one. But that's actually kind of, I remember this being really hard in the first play and run through and spending like 30 minutes and not being able to get it. However, that might have just been because I wasn't, as good with these or whatnot. This obviously belongs in the top. Now, where's the bottom left corner piece? So that should be this one, right? Okay, yeah. I think this is in the right position. This one clearly isn't. So yeah, that belongs on the left side. So I think we have the left side done. Hold on, this might be like that. Okay, yeah, there we go. So the left side is done. Now, yeah, once we get all these edge pieces, it shouldn't be too bad. So this is an edge piece. We just need to figure out which edge. So yeah, this goes on the bottom. Yeah, that's actually the right position. So the thin edge piece, yeah, the thin edges go on the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. I might be wrong then. I don't know. We'll ultimately see. We'll see. So where are the other edge pieces? So this is an edge piece. That goes on the right. Yeah, that goes there. Another edge piece. We can move that there. Yeah, so these, and then these two edge pieces go on the top. And then, yeah, now it's just about figuring out these middle pieces. For whatever reason, these bottom edge pieces don't look right. Like, but I know, okay, yeah, so there we go. That's like, okay, this actually seems fairly close to being complete. I guess the issue is going to be these middle pieces or whatnot. So I think this goes down here. Yeah, that does go down there. Or no, I think this piece goes here. Yeah, so that goes there. Yeah, that all looks right. Yeah, that goes there, and I think we just keep rotating this one. Or no, that's clearly not the answer then. This looks right though, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the greatest when it comes to these puzzles. Maybe, are these swapped? Okay, yeah, they are swapped. Yeah, so, yeah, this looks, although, or maybe, hold on, do we swap these? Okay, there we go, got it. So, that's the, you complete it when, what is it? Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. These were called Meloetta puzzles, and I didn't notice until now it's a picture of Meloetta. Like, it's actually really hard to look at. Like, it's really hard to piece it out that it actually is Meloetta. But now that I see it, I can't really unsee it. It's like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I thought it was just, random, like, I was looking at the outline more than the actual like picture. I don't know. But yeah, these are called Meloetta puzzles. You make that picture of Meloetta. You know you're done when there's no more red. I actually didn't notice it looked like Meloetta prior. And then, you know, when you're done, you just click enter. And then you get, plays a sound, and then you get a mysterious scroll. So this is my third mysterious scroll. I think there's like 8 or 10 or something in the region. And then there's an event you do, which I presume summons Meloetta. Yeah, but basically, so that was that. That was the one thing I need to do before battling Audrey, so now we can go straight to battling her. I'm actually going to use an escape rope now because I don't want to walk all the way back out of the... Wait, which... Okay, yeah, that's still the southeasternmost. You can actually... Because it's not the same layout because there's a middle eastern island. The layout for these islands are slightly different. But you can get to Audrey or like the lower levels of the Whirl Islands through either the northwestern or northeasternmost point. They ultimately all lead to the same ladder or whatnot. Unfortunately, my repel is going to run out soon, but yeah, obviously, Abyssal Cultist here. So yeah, I mean, I did everything I needed to in here. There were a lot of cultists I needed to battle, a lot of items I needed to find that, you know, I just felt wasn't really worth it or whatnot, or more. It would have taken me like at least 2-3 hours to record all or whatnot, because that's about how long it took me. So okay, now we're getting wild again. But yeah, basically, I mean, I guess battles shouldn't be the hardest. I mean, okay, something weird just happened, but ignoring that, it shouldn't be the hardest. And ultimately, I'm gonna lead off with Gardevoir because I'm going to try and use live wire or whatnot. That is a move I want to like take it. So if it seems like a really powerful, like immediate paralysis, like that's probably the best sort of, because like toxic spikes is obviously poison, but I mean immediate paralysis, that's a much better entry hazard or whatnot. So probably the best thing you could get besides maybe like an entry level burn. So I mean, and obviously, you can see the rock to the top left. That was what we did the Meloetta puzzle on. And the rock to the bottom right, actually, that's what I assume you would use to evolve Eve. Also, one thing I should point out, the Whirl Islands do, because obviously I have a nose pass, which evolves from being leveled up in a certain special electric field. The Whirl Islands actually fulfill that. So I could level up, or I could evolve Nose Pass right now if I really want to. I just wanted to mention that. Also, got to give props to this cultist. Yeah, this cultist, in case you didn't know, Audrey's right up there, but this cultist, his like, what is it called? Like, what would you even call it? Like, your sort of, not quote, but like before the battle, like his sort of text blur was like, honestly, I just joined for the cool uniforms or whatnot. I just wanted to point that out. I'm still getting, but yes, Audrey's not before battling her, spending minutes. So I assume this battle was on the same amount of time. Yeah, and I have everything prepared. Like we can actually, I'm not going to go up the ramp yet because that'll activate. What would you even call it? Like activate an encounter? No, I don't know. But yeah, so just gonna save real quick right here. But yeah, basically my plan is lead off with Spicy Ice. So I could ultimately use Live Wire and get that set up because I think that's a really powerful entry hazard move. So yeah, I just want to try and get that up. Yeah, it's ultimately good. And like I said, I'll replace Demix with Manback. Demix really can't do anything this battle, so yeah, I mean, there we go. Just quick save real quickly and then forcing the interaction or whatnot. See, I was getting worried you wouldn't show up. Yeah, because presumably it's obvious she's gonna summon Lugia. I mean, it depends on whether or not we're here. After all, we wouldn't want to start with our special snowflake hero, would we? I mean, yeah, pretty much. Because like, here's the thing: Damien and Nora really, they're going to the next city, right? That was what their ultimate. That's basically where we last left off with them. So it's just us who's able to presumably fight Audrey. And I'm not sure we can stop her from summoning Lugia, but I mean, just to like try and at least try and stop, even if we fail. The War Islands are home to one of the oldest living creatures, Lugia, the guardian of the sea, the storm slinger. Is that actually its nickname? It hasn't graced us with its presence since the days of gold. That's obviously the trainer from Johto. Because they mentioned, which trainers have they mentioned in this game? They've brought up Red, and now they've brought up Gold. Like some trainer brought up, or some like trainer you battle in this region brought up the trainer Red, like in some interactions. So obviously Red, Gold, and then even like who is it? Like was the tour guide for the museum brought up Archie or whatnot and what he did with the blue orb. So knowledge of the other regions is a thing in this game. But now the World Islands, its home, have returned. So the domain of a legendary Pokemon isn't an ordinary place. So we don't know like what the story of the World Islands is, like how they manifested in this region. Like they literally said, like we talked to one of the sailors on in Miara Town, and they said, I swear to God, those islands weren't there a couple of months ago or something. So presumably they just manifested. Maybe they originated in Torn, maybe not. We don't know. It's connected to that Pokemon's artifact. So the artifact of Lugia, the title bell. It's why the Hall of Origin only appeared to Dawn when she brandished the Azure Flute. I haven't played Platinum or Diamond and Pearl. That's the one game I haven't played. But yeah, I mean, because you have to do like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's the one game I don't have knowledge of. But I assume that's something to do with obviously, you know, like fighting, perhaps capturing legendary, and then ultimately being able to sort of further or go further in the game or whatnot. Now that I have the bell, it'll bend to my will. Oh, basically, the legendary same, like it'll obey her so long as she has its artifact. Now emerge, Lugia. You'll be mine. You'll become my pawn. And soon the world will tremble in fear. But Lugia can't flood the world. So, like, she's stated her plans were to flood the region or whatnot. Basically, the exact same plan as Archie. But Lugia can't accomplish that. Only Primal Kyogre, presumably. And then, obviously, those are the four, well, now they're transparent, but those are the four mediums who ultimately do the dance to summon Lugia in a, well, I guess both, like, gold and silver. Obviously, it depends on whether you get it first or second out of the two legendaries. But and then yeah, there's the summoning animation. There's Lugia's, or I guess that's the symbol for Lugia, because we've seen this for what? We've seen it for Darkrai, we've seen it for Reshiram, Quaza. Now we're seeing it for Lugia. The freaking Darkrai called really are kind of in the front running for like being like the most powerful cult in the region. Obviously, the perfection cult, simply due to their nature, kind of like not a cult, ultimately just sort of perpetually keeps them in that position for being the front running cult in the region. The Sky Cult, obviously with Yern being the augur, while simultaneously being the cult leader, that in and of itself is puts them in a pretty good position. But especially since he has Rayquaza, even if he lost the crystal or whatnot, just the fact that he has Rayquaza and at least a third of the crystal is a pretty big deal. And now that Audrey, obviously, now that we're literally seeing Lugia here, like on the screen, and that she also has presumably a third of the shard as well. And also the blue orb, that puts the Abyssal Cult in a pretty good position. And even though the Thermal Cult or Infernal Cult has been pretty much irrelevant the whole game so far, ultimately, now that we know the hero in this so-called prophecy is ultimately destined to join them, that'll ultimately put them in a good position. Like, regardless, that puts them in probably the best position, arguably, and for the end game to sort of, because ultimately, I think what's going to happen is there's basically the cults are going to wipe each other out. I think that's ultimately what's going to happen this game, and I think that's kind of the most logical or whatnot. Ultimately, it'll come down to which cult emerges victorious. So ultimately, looking at all the cults now, at least all of them but the Darkrai cult have sort of something going for them, which is pretty, it makes it pretty interesting to see like how all of them can be so prominent or whatnot. Like how all of them can be, what was the term I used? So, it was a few episodes ago, so prevalent. Yeah, so there's Lugia, Storm Sleeper. I don't actually know if that's its nickname. My name is Audrey. I'm the leader of the Abyssal Cult. Can it even speak English? Like, why are you talking to it? With your strength and my leadership, this planet could be ours. Planet. So not just the Torn region. She has big ambitions. Not just the Torn region. So she's not just trying to flood the region like Archie. That was just an offhand comment. Her real ambition is the entire world. We have great plans for the world, Lugia, but we need your help to pull them off. What do you say? Will you join us? Will you work on it? So she's really like asking it, but she has the title belt, so presumably it'll just straight up bend to her will. So this is really unnecessary. Okay, I never noticed the cultists behind us. They're actually straight up blocking off the exit. Are you satisfied to see what you came to see? It's like, I didn't know. I don't know what we thought we could like. Because presumably she was waiting for us, right? So if she's that confident that she can wait for us to arrive, then presumably she's got Lugia bagged or whatnot. Because if not, if she were going to have some issues, she wouldn't have waited. She would have solved them before we got here. Of course you aren't. You'll want to battle. But here's the thing. Even if you win, it's not like I'll release Lugia and leave. Why would I? Being me won't change a thing. You walked right into a trap. You win. Wait, you win, you get nothing. But if I win, you lose everything. I mean, that's a good point. Like, if we beat her, it's just like, oh, you beat me. All right, I'm going to head out. But if we lose, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we lose. We die. So your friends, your life, your chance at saving the region. Not region, but the world. Give you a chance to prepare. I won't identify the Storm Slinger by having it fight a weakened opponent. Let me know when you're ready to battle. But the issue is we can't leave. So, I mean, I love how yeah, we got a lot of time. I'm like, why? But yeah, I'm ready. That's actually funny. She lets us prepare, but we ultimately can't leave or whatnot. So if you come in here with like a weakened team or whatnot, it's over. I'm not actually going to save here because if I do and I can't beat her, that's ultimately not the greatest. But I mean, looking at her team, I mean, I think I can. She's got level 52s to 55. 55, yeah, 55 singular, which is obviously Lugia, but so that puts me right at the middle, right at about her level with all level 53s. And ultimately, I think leading with Spicy and getting a live wire down is ultimately beneficial. So I think that's such a powerful entry hazard move. I may be making it seem more powerful than it actually is, but it really does seem powerful. Let's see, very well. Ready to take on Lugia, then let's begin. And then hold on, I'm going to shut up for a second. Yeah, and this is her own, what is it called? Special theme. Obviously, as a cult leader, you get your own theme. I mean, Tang gets his own theme, and he's a freaking cult admin. So, granted, the Perfection cult's like weird in that retrospect. But yeah, obviously, cult leader, you get your own theme. That's kind of how it works. Why is she barefoot? We're like stepping on rocks over here. Like we're in the freaking like steps on a rock, gets like tinnitus, dies. That's the quick ending to this thing. But I mean, yeah, this is actually Audrey's theme is really good. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of like where I'd put it up with Aaron's theme and whatnot. All the themes are good in this game. The only themes I hate are the Pokemon Center theme and just the normal town theme. But I mean, every other theme in this game is like amazing and whatnot. So yeah, that's quick ending to this game. She like steps on a rock barefoot, gets tinnitus or like no, not tinnitus. That's the ear thing. That's tetanus. He gets like tetanus and dies. So all right, I have no clue if Livewire will work on Lantern. Will Livewire work? Okay, so it still works against Lantern. That's nice. Toxic. I mean, obviously it can't do anything to this Lantern. I just want to get the Livewire down. Toxic kind of sucks. My plan here was to swap out to Delta Monk or whatnot, or Sandman, because obviously, Earthquake will one-shot it, so. That might have been a bad idea. Hold on, wait. That might have been a bad idea. Okay, I think I screwed up there. Yeah, I screwed up massively there. I actually tanked that really well. I was like, so as soon as I switched, I looked at Delta, I looked at the wiki. The only attacking move, or the only offensive move the Lantern has is Scald. So I'm like, whoa, I might have just made a mistake there. So, but ultimately, I needed to switch out of Delta Gardevoir. Normally, I just use it as fodder, but Audrey, like, she's a water type. Like she's the leader of the Abyss car or whatnot. So she's running a water team. So Delta Gardevoir will ultimately come in later. I needed something else to deal with this Lantern or whatnot. So let's use Earthquake. Unless it crits, I should be able to tank this. Nice. So I think this will kill it. If it survives, honestly, really. But here's the thing though, right? She's gonna use potion, right? She's gotta have potions if she'll either the Abyssal Call. So I can also use the potion on Sandman. That's why I bought 5. I always buy 5 potions or vibes before battles like these. So I mean, let's get out of the items page. I just want to scroll all the way back up to the top because there's really nothing I can use. And then swap to the items. Let's go down to the bottom. Yeah, let's use our Hyper because she's obviously going to use one as well. But knowing that Sandman can, knowing that Skull 3-shot Sandman, I can ultimately use it. It actually is just enough HP for a Hyper Potion to work, like slightly below 200. If this was like freaking which game? I think it was Sun and Moon where Hyper Potion was nerfed to like 120, and that like actually sucks. It's like yeah. What was that? It avoided live wire? Wait, what? How is that possible? Wait, what? Hold on. Whoa. Let me look up live wire. Hold on. Let's see. That's the sound of typing. I just literally. So hold on. Let me see what it does then. It's like, whoa. Wait. Whoa. Okay, this is a lot worse than I thought. Because I figured if it was just immediate paralysis, then, that's an amazing move. However, Livewire sets an entry hazard around the target Pokemon, which will paralyze them upon switching in. It can stack up to 5 times with each layer and a 20% chance. The chance is doubled in the rain. Okay. Flying type, it doesn't affect flying type, electric, or ground type Okay, yeah, this move actually kind of, I thought it was just immediate paralysis, and I'm like, that seems really overpowered. I should have known it was too good to be true. I mean, I probably lose here because I probably should have stayed in and used more live wires. Granted, it's double in the range, so it's a 40% chance right now, which is still decent. This superior, here's the thing though. I don't think it has a move that can one-shot me. If Lantern didn't one-shot me, then I think ultimately, well, obviously, Delta's superior. I guess we should have addressed that, the fact that he is a Delta. But I mean, I don't think it has anything to one-shot. Let's just use Earthquake. Ice Beam, okay. Don't know why it's water dragon. Don't know why it's a water type, especially with the rain out. I don't know. The AI is being weird today. I mean, is she going to use a potion on this then? All right, yeah, she did use the Forest Door. So live wire isn't as good as I thought. I guess I could have stayed in on Delta Gardevoir and set it up. Well, I guess Lantern. Yeah, I could have stayed in on Delta Gardevoir and set it up. But I mean, I guess if I lose this battle, I'll do that in the next one. So, Earthquake. Hydro Pump. Yeah, I was wondering why didn't he just use Hydro Pump the first time? Okay, Sandman's dead. Not gonna lie, Sandman's was only good against Lantern, but Lantern's now like 0 HP, so I don't really need Sandman. It was better just to use his water. Actually, this was my plan. This was the only Pokemon. Funny enough, Delta Superior is the only Pokemon that Demon can actually counter in this battle. So, yeah, that's actually what I plan on doing. Obviously, Superior is Ice. However, here's the thing. I think I can outspeed it. I'm gonna use Mega Evolve, which will activate Noctum, which will cancel out the rain. Unfortunately, that makes Livewire's percentage paralyzing go down from 40 to 20, but I need the Noctum to like, what is it? In case there's like something that increases. I don't know. Yeah, use the Dragon Pulse here. It's definitely low enough where Dragon Pulse can one shot. So yeah, especially with it's like 150 base special attack or something, which is insane. Like it's the highest stat that any of my Pokemon have. Like, let's see. Yeah, Noctum, get rid of the Arbol, it outspeeds me. Okay, thank God. It really outspeeds me. God damn. I can't believe that outsped me. It really outsped me. Oh my God. You mean slow? He's lacking. So, what you gonna send in next? Ludicolo, not Delta though. So it avoid the live wire. Obviously, you know, it's only a, it doesn't affect what? Electric, ground, or flying. So that's 3 of her Pokemon. So yeah, live, I'm not gonna lie, live wire kind of sucks. Yeah, so what is it? Water grass, okay? That was the only Pokemon Demon was good against. So I can use this fire here. If I can get off a Shadow Ball and be able to stop, but I mean, yeah, that's just like wishful thinking. Yeah, I did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Ice Beam. Oh, Demon survived. That's fine because it has a life orb. I can actually kill it with Shadow Ball here. It's actually really nice. So Demon was useful against 2 of the Pokemon at once. So yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, yeah. Well, Demon, obviously, it's a Mega Delta with 150 base. Obviously, that's something. Crawdon, okay. This is actually the Crawdon we saw in the Ara Town. So yeah, Demon obviously dies here. So yeah. Okay, that's actually your Mega Evolution. So thank gosh she doesn't have a Mega Lugia. Like you're not a Mega Rayquaza. Does Mega Lugia even exist in this game? Hold on. Let me look at Mega Crawdon. Mega Crawdon is okay. It's the same typing or whatnot. So still water dark or whatnot. So sky is dark. Unfortunately, didn't get hit by live wire. Yeah, that's not the greatest move now. Okay, so I think I planned on using Cleaver against it because it's the only Pokemon that Cleaver is really good. Or did I plan on using Spicy Ice? I don't remember, being 100% honest. I don't remember. Here's the thing. I think I need a Pokemon to outspeed it and kill it. So I think Cross Chop has a 60% chance of hitting. I think I need to bank on that because I ultimately think Spicy Ice can be used against more members of our team than Cleaver. Cleaver also has higher speed. Like, let's see Cleaver's speed stat. I think I need to bank on Cleaver outspeeding here. 143 versus, yeah, I think I need to bank on Cleaver outspeeding here. And then also Cross Chop hitting because that only has, what, a 60% chance of hitting. So it's not the greatest odds, I should say. So yeah, let's use Cross Chop. Okay, outspeed and it hits. Nice. So that's obviously dead. Crit really didn't matter there. And, you know, it was going to die. So, nice. I outsped it and it hit. So that actually only has 60% chance of hitting. I decided to just fully embrace the hustle nature of Cleaver. So Lantern. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, discharge. So ultimately, how did he get to full health? Wait, what? How did Lantern get to full health? Wasn't it on like 0 health? Because yeah, I killed it and then, oh, because yeah, we each used the hyper potion or whatnot. And she swapped it out the next turn. So yeah, I guess with this Pokemon, I just go Cross Chop. Oh my god. Cross Chop may have actually killed it there. So, but I mean, I ultimately don't. Can Cleaver tank this? Oh my, a burn. Damn, that's unfortunate. If Cleaver would have killed this here, that would have been amazing. But yeah, obviously burn, you know. Okay, how much damage is that going to do? Yeah, see, that did more than half with the burn, so it would have killed it without the burn. But I mean, I only really needed it to deal with her Crawdon or whatnot. Leftovers. I guess there's an issue there. That is kind of an issue in that. Okay, so I used to deal with her Jackbox, I think. Yeah, I mean, it can tank whatever move. Or here's the thing though, her last 2 Pokemon, or well, 3 of her Pokemon are dead, right? Ludicolo, Delta Superior, and Crawdon, which is thankfully her Mega. After Lantern, she has Swampert and Lugia. I think I need both Jackbox and Spicy to deal with those. I think I use Man-Bat here. I'm confident in, well, first, obviously, hoping at least Acrobats can deal a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I'm hoping Acrobats deals at least a decent amount of damage. I don't think it'll kill it, but it's still definitely too shy. Okay, that did way less than I thought. No, never mind. Oh, she used Volt Switch though. Okay, that's interesting because I survived, and ultimately she's gonna switch out. So, which Pokemon? Lugia. Okay, what I'm gonna do. I can't kill Lugia. I'm gonna try and get a Confusion off. It outspeeds me. That's dangerous. That outspeeds me. Oh my god. Here's the thing though. There's an inherent issue with Lugia, right? On hard mode. Its only attacking move is Ice Beam. So I think Spicy Ice, with its special defense and resistance to Ice Beam, should be able to deal with it. I mean, an Ice Beam should either an Ice Beam or a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt actually has more power. So, and ultimately, well, I guess I'm going to use Ice Beam because if she switches out to either Lantern or Swampert, that'll ultimately be more effective. Wait, Spicy Ice outspeeds it? Wait, what? That did nothing. Jesus Christ. Honestly, that's kind of a troll. That's actually kind of a troll. If it's just gonna spam Whirlwind, hold on. I'm not keeping Jackbox in. Like I said, I need that to deal with Swampert. I want to see how much an Ice Beam will deal against Spicy Ice. I think that's what I want to see here. And yeah, I need Jackbox to deal. Well, I guess both Swampert and Lantern, but it used Toxic. I might poison. Is it just gonna spam Whirlwind? Oh, that's obnoxious. Here's what I do. I think I spam Thunderbolt until it gets paralyzed because, I mean, look how little damage Ice Beam did. I mean, I don't know how Wait, what? How did that deal so much more damage? Oh, I mean, idiot. I have a freaking magnet on Spicy Ice. That's why. Okay, so I can win by just cheesing, all right? Because either it uses Toxic again, which won't do anything, or it uses Ice Beam, which Spicy Ice should tank. And then, yeah, I'll spam Thunderbolt, not Ice Beam. So I completely forgot I had a magnet on Spicy. So, yeah, I mean, I completely forgot about that. So, yeah, use Toxic. So I'm basically just going to get free, what is it? I'm going to get free, also, I'm an idiot. That's not it. Its ability is multi-scale, which yeah, that's why I'm such an idiot. It's because it has multi-scale, not because I have a magnet. That wouldn't make that much of a difference. Basically, in case you don't know, multi-scale, if a Pokemon is on full HP, multi-scale reduces the damage of super effective moves by half. That's why Ice Beam did so little that first time. So we can use Ice Beam now, even then. Ultimately, I think if it switches out, like, yeah, so look at how much damage this does. Yeah, see, that was ultimately doing multi-scale. Here's the thing, though. She might either use another full restore or Roost. Yeah, because it does have Roost. Look at its moveset right now. So, yeah, I think I have this Lugia because it really can't. So once I keep switching out, the Lugia really can't touch Spicy ultimately. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, being 100% honest, like, so yeah. Oh shoot! Oh my God! It's predicting me. Here's the thing though. So long as I keep switching out, it really can't do anything. Like, yeah. So long as I keep switching out, it really can't do anything. So like, if it keeps using Whirlwind good, I'll just keep switching out until it runs out of PP. Like, that's really not a concern for me. Ice Beam. Let's see how much that does. So look how little damage that did. Oh my God. Unfortunately, I have poison damage, so, but actually it is badly poisoned, but I think it resets every time I switch out. So in Ice, here's the thing though, I may be able to kill it with the Thunderbolt on this amount of HP, because ultimately Thunderbolt does more damage, because it's 95, 100 as opposed to 90, 100. And I have a magnet on Spicy Ice. So yeah, it outspend me. Thankfully, it didn't heal up to full. Why didn't all of a sudden just like gain more defense? So yeah, let's use Ice Beam now. How come it outspeeds me now? There's no way we're at speed tie because it outsped man. Okay, Whirlwind. We're just gonna keep doing this dance. I mean, honestly, I've got this Lugia caught. Like, there's nothing Andre can really do here. So, I mean, this is actually a close battle because I'm down to 2 Pokemon. Granted, I kind of screwed up the beginning because I didn't realize what Livewire did. I thought you just throw it down and it's immediate paralysis right when it switches in. And it's like, oh, that seems really powerful. But now that it's like a 20% chance and you need to use it 5 times, okay. Granted, I'll ultimately need to use a 4-star eventually. So, poison. Here's the thing. I think I can tank an Ice Beam and then another round of poison. So I'm willing to use Ice Beam here. It used Roost anyway, so that doesn't even. It's not on full HP though, so it doesn't. Did that really get the multi-scale benefit? I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay. Time to use. Unfortunately, I don't have any 4-stars. However, I have. Do I have 4-stars? I may have some from. No, I don't think so. It's another hyper potion. So yeah. So unfortunately, poison is something I'm gonna have to deal with. But I mean, I'll just stand my team. Whirlwind. We're just gonna keep doing this. I can play this game all day. Like literally, Audrey can just keep spamming Whirlwind, and I'm just gonna keep back in. This battle's taking forever. But I mean, this is how I win here. Like ultimately, it can't touch Spicy Ice. So I mean, it can just keep spamming Roost in Whirlwind, and I can going back in. Toxic. Listen, Audrey needs to just accept the fact that Lugia is gonna die. There's nothing Lugia can really do to touch Spicy Ice here. So, like, I mean, she needs to accept the fact that Lugia is dead. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, so let's move to fight. I already preloaded that action. So yeah, let's use Ice Beam or whatnot. So there we go. I mean, go ahead, doing this. Keep doing this, please. I can literally wait till she runs out of PP here. I mean, I've got elixirs, I've got ethers. Like, it's ultimately more devastating for her that runs out of PP than me. Like, I can actually heal PP. She only has like what 2 4-stars. Like I've got hyper potion survives, like ethers, elixirs, like toxic. Let's see. So, I mean, I outspeed with Ice Beam this turn. So, and then she'll likely use Whirlwind yet again. Here, no. I can do some funny shit. What if I swap into Jackbox and predict it's Whirlwind? I guess no. That's I'm quicker, so that doesn't matter. That's kind of pointless. Like I would just use Ice Beam here. Yeah. Let's see what moves it uses. Oh, I froze it. Nice. So that's dead. Unless she uses a 4-star. But she may be out because she used one on what? Lantern and Crawdon, I think? Or no, was it? It was Lantern and Delta Superior, I think. Yeah, let's use another Ice Beam. Okay, she used full heal. Why not a 4-star? Okay, that doesn't matter because it's dead. There we go. Out of the way now. That's some nice XP. So yeah, that's about 5,000-ish XP for both of them. So now Spicy Ice I can actually use as fodder because it doesn't do well against her last two. Yeah, I'm just gonna revive here. I mean, I don't think there's a reason to do anything else. I'd rather have a backup. So who should I bring back? Her last 2 Pokemon are Swampert and Lantern. I think I bring back Sandman because I may need Sandman to deal with Lantern or whatnot. So, because yeah, Cleaver, yeah, I mean, no, I'm bringing back Sandman. I think, yeah, to potentially deal with her Lantern. So, let's see what it uses. Waterfall. Don't know why I didn't use Earthquake. I guess it kills me in it. Crit. We'll say the crit matter there. So yeah, I'm gonna send an no. That's actually kind of funny. Jackbox is actually useful now. I should have probably put the Miracle Seed on it as opposed to leaving the charcoal. I guess if I lose, that's something I would also change. Shoot, I didn't realize that. So, but Seed Bomb should one-shot it though. I mean, and it doesn't really have an attack that can one-shot me, so that's kind of the issue with that. So yeah, let's use Seed Bomb. Waterfall. Yeah, I mean, doesn't even 2-shot me. Okay, didn't even need the Miracle Seed. So there's nice. Jackbox is actually doing something. like I said, water, fire, great typing. Just stats aren't the greatest and it needs to learn better moves. Okay, yeah, Lantern's on like 0 HP stuff, so Scald, is that going to kill me? No, it doesn't. So, nice. Jackbox finishes it off. That's good. So, we beat Audrey. That's nice. First try, too. Wow. 54 for him. Yeah, we beat Audrey. Not bad. But I mean, she was literally like, if you beat me, literally nothing's going to happen. I mean, we literally just like leave or whatnot. Like, she was literally like, if you beat me, nothing will change. So, how did you? I must say I'm impressed. You defeat both Lugia and my Crawdon. I mean, if you're running a team of one type, you're kind of asking to lose, really. Just being 100% honest. I'll let you live for now, but be warned. If you ever cross my path again, I might not be so merciful. Time to move on to the next phase. Okay. A few things. One, how would she be able to kill us if we just beat her? Like, because presumably, unless she like pulls out a gun and shoot, like, we would literally have Pokemon defending us as to where her whole team would be fainted. So, second off, next phase, obviously, you know, I think the intercult relations are probably the most interesting aspect or portion of this game. I mean, just like, again, it's really, I think ultimately fighting and sort of like fighting between the cults are what's going to destroy them as opposed to anything we do. I think it'll be interesting to see, like, obviously Yaren has his plan. He needs to recollect the crystal shards or whatnot. He's got a third. He needs to get the other. First off, he needs to figure out where they are, figure out that they're in the hands of the Abyssal Call and the Perfection Call, and ultimately retrieve the shards from them. And then at the same time, Audrey's on apparently her multi-phase plan, which we don't really know. The Cult of Perfection is kind of just chilling at the moment. They don't really have a plan. Inferno Cult not really been relevant the whole game, but we still know, given the prophecy, the hero will ultimately join them or whatnot. So, and obviously Darkrai Cult kind of just failing. They're probably like the picked on cult of the region or whatnot. They ultimately just don't do anything. Pistol Cult move out. Wait, why'd you say that with a question mark? I don't know. I think there's actually like an item somewhere around here. So, oh my God, hold on, lag. I'm just gonna look around. Oh my God. Okay, no item. I don't know. For whatever reason, I thought there was an item. So yeah, I'm just gonna use an escape rope because I don't really care. So yeah, that battle actually went really well, despite, you know, before I even leave, this is what I'm gonna do. So live wire is actually kind of crap. Being 100% honest. Granted, I should have probably looked into what the move did before I actually put it on Spicy Ice, but I figured, okay, now that I have the Thunder Wave TM, I can ultimately just swap them out. So literally Livewire did absolutely nothing this game. So I might as well, yeah. So, but I mean, here's the thing though, like you'd think from this description of it, it's fairly self-explanatory, but I mean, no. So yeah, so we're just going to get rid of that for Thunder Wave. And again, I prefer Thunder Wave over Nuzzle because the extra damage is really insignificant. I prefer, you know, not it being a physical move and potentially having some repercussions as a result of that. Because, like, obviously, if it uses, like, a move like King's Shield, which Thunder Wave can go through, where Nuzzle can't, that's ultimately an instance where I'd rather have Thunder Wave. So I think it's ultimately just worth it to keep that move as opposed to Nuzzle. But yeah, so let's get off the TM screen, and then we're just going to use our escape rope to leave because I really couldn't be bothered to walk all the way out. I think that's like a waste of time. And I have like, what, 5 escape ropes? So really not a big deal. But yeah, I'd say that was a success. I mean, yeah, so we really beat our first try. That's actually not something that's – I remember I lost to Yaren at least 2 or 3 times. I think I lost – did I lose to East? I don't think I lost to East. I did lose to Tane, though. I lost to Tane. So, I mean, where's our escape ropes? Here we go. So, there's that. Yeah, let's use it. Get out of here. Yeah. And then now we just need to, unfortunately, because we can use the peak attack so you get to World Islands, but we can't use it to get back. So yeah, we need to leave. Thankfully, there are no trainers here. Thankfully, I should be able. Okay, never mind. Jackbox, why? Not gonna be able to run away. Jackbox, terrible with running away from Pokemon. I'm literally gonna move Jackbox out of it because it just can't run away from Pokemon for shit. I don't know what determines the probability of running away from Pokemon. Probably that happens. Jackbox just can't do it. I mean, literally, like I'm 12 levels above it. Like it's not using any second move. Can't run away. Like I mean, look at this. Literally, look at this. Please kill it. Okay, God. And then watch this. I'll be able to run away without Pokemon out. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. So look at that shit. I mean, Jackbox. Like ultimately, I determine the power of a Pokemon by whether or not it can run away from a wild Pokemon battle that's 12 levels below it. If you can't do that, you suck. So that's one of my issues with Delta Quagsire. Just straight up, I don't know. I'm literally gonna what determines the probability of escape. Every single other member of my team doesn't have a problem. Like it's only Jackbox who just straight up can't run away. It's honestly like pisses me off because that's like that just seems ridiculous. Like, literally 12 levels above it, tried to escape 4 times, couldn't do it. And like not having any sort of difference. Like literally look at that. I mean, come on. To me, that shit's just ridiculous. Like that honestly pisses me off so much. Like, okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, now we're in Yard Town or whatnot. So there's actually an interaction that we need to get through, and it involves the Snorlax or whatnot. So yeah, so let's do this. Yeah, so what's funny is I actually beat Audrey as well earlier this year in my original runner playthrough, because my original runner playthrough went all the way up until this spring or whatnot, or this spring break. And then, yeah, I actually, one of the first things I did was beat Audrey in that run. So, yeah, there's this guy we got to talk to. Let's see. Hey, kid, are you okay? I heard that you went down to the World Islands to challenge the Abyssal Cult. Who do you hear that from? That was really stupid. You could have gotten hurt, but I didn't. It's all my fault. I let Audrey take that. I mean, what would he, let's think, here's the thing, though. What would he have done? Like, think about what he could have done. He really couldn't have done anything to stop her. I mean, between basically her setting the whole thing up with the fake blue orb to lure out the tidal bell or whatnot. I mean, they're between him presumably not being a trainer or battler. There's really nothing he could have done. I mean, just being 100% honest. At the very least, you should take this. Token of my apology. Poke Flute, and that's what we used to wake up that Snorlax earlier. So, I already have the Delta Munchlax. CP, is that just like a normal thing? All right, so we're going to go back and heal. Yeah, so Crobat actually straight up did nothing that battle, but Demix wouldn't have done anything either. So, yeah, I mean, that actually wasn't too difficult. Granted, I spent a lot of preparation, more than I prepared for against Yern, like Tane or East or whatnot during that like set of 3 battles. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, but it kind of makes sense though. So yeah, I mean, so we're gonna ultimately swap Crobat out, putting Crobat in the PC. Hopefully not for the last time, but I mean, again, I'd rather just have. I also reorganized my PC. I guess I'll do a quick rundown or explanation of that. Oh my God, lag. So I'll do a quick rundown or explanation of how I have the PC organized. Yeah, so once I throw Demix in the party. Okay, so the top row is just regular Pokemon that I've gotten that I don't use. The second row is Delta Pokemon that I won't use. The third row is Delta Pokemon that I may use. And the fourth row is Pokemon that I have used prior. So all of these Pokemon I have used for a decent amount of time. So they're all in that row. So I think that makes sense because I actually have a decent amount of Pokemon in my PC or whatnot. So, but yeah, to think at one point I was worried about not having enough Pokemon at the very beginning of the game. But yeah, so let's move Jackbox to the back. Yeah, so this is good. Yeah, that went really well, I'd say, that battle with Audrey and doing the Meloetta puzzle. Because I remember I got stuck on that puzzle, like, in my first runner playthrough. I ultimately just gave up, so. Also, yeah. I'm going to save it here because I want to prepare to catch that Snorlax, obviously, so. yeah, and this kind of all we need to do for this run. So, or this part. So, yeah, I mean that was a success. Ultimately, that battle against Audrey, but yeah, and I guess the next part should be in the next town. So, yep, I guess that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one.